Imagine you wake up, but there's nothing, no floor beneath you, no air around you, no light, no sound, no smell, your hands, gone, your body, gone, you can't feel your own face, you can't feel your own chest, you're not falling, you're not floating, you just are. Now here's the question that should terrify you. In that moment, with no body, no senses, no world around you, do you still exist? And if you do, what exactly are you? A man asked this question in the year 1020 AD, and his answer didn't just shake philosophy, it shook the entire concept of what it means to be you. His name was Ibn Sina. You might know him as Avicenna. He was a physician, astronomer, mathematician, and philosopher, all before the age of 21. But forget the credentials. What matters today is one single thought experiment, he wrote, a mental trap so elegant, so devastating, that philosophers are still arguing about it 1,000 years later. He called it the floating man, and the premise is brutally simple. Imagine a man, a fully conscious, intelligent adult human being who is created in mid-air. He cannot see, he cannot hear, his limbs are spread apart, so he can't even feel his own body touching itself. He has no sensory input, no memories of a world, no experiences to draw from. He is completely, totally isolated from everything external. Now, Avicenna asks, does this man know he exists? And the answer, according to Avicenna, is yes, immediately, undeniably, yes, because, even stripped of everything, the floating man still notices the one thing that cannot be taken away, the fact that he is thinking. Sound familiar? It should, because 600 years before Descartes ever wrote I think, therefore I am Avicenna, already got there, but Avicenna went further, much further. Think about your morning, you wake up, you reach for your phone before you even open your eyes, you check notifications, messages, news, social media, you're immediately flooded with information about the world outside of you. Identity, the you that exists in the world, is built almost entirely from external signals. What people think of you, what you look like, what job you have, what city you live in. Strip all of that away. Strip away your name, strip away your face, strip away every memory you have of growing up, every relationship, every experience. Strip away your body itself. What's left? That's not a rhetorical question. That is Avicenna's question, and his answer was revolutionary. What's left is a pure, naked self, a self that exists before the body, before the senses, before the world. He called this the self-aware soul, and here's where it gets uncomfortable. Avicenna was arguing that your soul, your consciousness, is not your brain, it's not your nervous system, it's not your memories, that it is something entirely separate from your physical body. Your body is like a spacesuit, it's what you use to interact with the world, but the thing wearing the spacesuit, that's something else entirely. Now, think about this in modern terms. You've had moments of this already. You've woken up at 3 a.m. and just stared at the ceiling. Not thinking about work, not thinking about anyone else, just a strange, raw awareness that you exist. Not you, the employee, not you, the son or daughter or partner, just you. That feeling, that eerie, quiet, almost frightening sense of pure awareness. Avicenna says that's the real you. Everything else is data that your senses fed to you. But wait, because this is where the thought experiment becomes truly dangerous. If your true self exists independently of your body and senses, then your body is not the source of your consciousness. It's just the receiver, like a TV set that picks up a signal. The show isn't inside the TV just displays it. So where does the signal come from? Avicenna, a deeply Islamic thinker, had an answer rooted in spirituality, but modern neuroscience has its own version of the same problem, and it's called the hard problem of consciousness. Why does physical brain activity produce subjective experience? Why does a pattern of neurons firing feel like something? Why does red look like red to you, and not just a wavelength of light? Nobody knows. Not in 1020, not in 2025. Avicenna's floating man was one of the first serious attempts in human history to separate the mind from the body. And once you see that gap, once you feel it, you cannot unsee it. Tonight, before you sleep, try something. Close your eyes, block out every sound you can. Forget, just for a moment, your name, your face, your story. And ask yourself the question a Persian genius asked 1,000 years ago. If everything outside of you disappeared, would you still be there? If that question won't let you sleep, you're in the right place. Philosophical Logos exists for exactly this. We take the most mind ideas in human history and we make them feel like they were written about your life. Subscribe, hit the bell, because next time we go even deeper. And I promise you, the rabbit hole doesn't have a bottom.